Welcome back to our IGN First on Mass Effect Andromeda. Today we're looking at the Nexus. The Nexus is a massive space station in Mass Effect Andromeda. It's similar in size to the Citadel from the original game and will begin and complete but finish construction as you explore the galaxy. Of course, things aren't perfect on the Nexus, and that's where you come in. Let's look at a few of the locations you can explore. When you land, one of the first locations you'll see is the Cultural Exchange Center. Here you can learn about the different species who may or may not have taken some liberties with their history.
Due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age, we are patient in our decisions and prefer long-term solutions over short-term gains.
Nearby, you'll find the Tech Lab. Here you can research and develop a plethora of weapons, armor, and augments you'll use in the field. Unlock the blueprints with resources you find by scanning things during your adventures, or purchase them with your research points. Then develop the new items for use in the field. For example, this heat-seeking augmentation will help me greatly when trying to aim a sniper rifle, or I could try a vintage heat sink which makes your weapon adapt a Mass Effect 1 cooldown system. There's a ton here, from weapons and armor to consumables or upgrades to your Nomad. This center will work well with the AVP area where you'll decide who you wake up from cryo. As you level up your Nexus, you can wake up inhabitants from branches like Science, Military, and Commerce. For example, this branch will help you easily identify items on your map like gear. However, some citizens may not agree with your decisions and they will make their stance heard.
Free our families!
We're in operations right now, and here you'll find many of the leaders. Nearby we see Addison, who manages the outposts and demands you keep them sustained.
Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract, it's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind, we're dying.
She takes her job seriously. Nearby we can find Kesh, the superintendent responsible for the physical well-being of the station.
If they can trade us materials that'll help fix the Nexus, I'm good with it.
Kandros is the head of military and multiplayer and will be your go-to for strike team missions, which are your single-player and multiplayer tie-in.
Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
Expect to learn a lot more about his job soon. There's other leaders, but we'll let you discover them as you play Andromeda. For now, let's check out the Hyperion. Here you'll find your father's room and you can snoop into remnants of his adventures.
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population.
You can also find Sam nearby if you feel like a chat. You can unwind at the docking bay where you'll find Vortex, a new bar area where you'll find random events like slam poetry or singing. You can hang out with your crew, or you can speak with the bartender who might have some interesting quests for you.
Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
There's plenty more to learn about on the Nexus. Expect to be spending some time here when you're not finding golden worlds to explore. For more on Mass Effect, keep it right here on IGN.